Both Oregon and Washington shutting dine-in restaurants and putting other restrictions in place to try to stop the COVID-19 pandemic. Business leaders are growing more concerned about the lasting impact.
Today in Washington, business advocates called for help. Our Fox 12's John Hendricks joins us now live with their concerns. John?
Well, Pete and Bonnie, businesses not only here in Oregon, but Washington as well, have had to get pretty creative in how they do business, whether that is adding dine-in or putting chairs out on the sidewalk to ordering online and having those delivery options. They say that some of these options might not be enough to get them through this latest shutdown. In Vancouver today, more businesses shut down, not operating on Mondays, others closed altogether.
We're already down in sales compared to last year, and we feel like going into December, it'll be lower.
Brandon Angelo is the owner of Ice Cream Renaissance in Uptown.
It's very difficult. I mean, especially with small business in the restaurant industry, just because there's small margins that we're working with.
The last few months have been challenging, but they're trying to stay creative to stay in business, but that has been tough with changing regulations.
You're always on your toes, and you can't really plan, because every time you plan, things change. And so, and then you're back at the drawing board.
And we can't afford it.
Today, the Washington Hospitality Association met with state lawmakers from both sides, all corners of the state. Some striking numbers revealed that it may take some $800 million to keep Washington restaurants afloat during this 4-week shutdown.
We are closed right now, and this has been a tough year for our main streets and our industry. And we all know that our industry is in great need of relief.
Lawmakers hearing those concerns, many working in the industry that is feeling the shutdown.
We're very worried about our employees. You know, the reasons that you'd mentioned earlier. I have over 25 years in the hospitality industry and tourism, and I've never seen anything like it.
The state has already allocated $135 million in grants to help those struggling businesses, but it will likely take much more than that. Lawmakers now tasked with figuring that out.
We know this most recent shutdown has been very widespread across the state and is important for us to make sure they get robust relief immediately.
For Angelo, they will continue to try and stay creative, doing what they can to get through these next few weeks. Now, here in Oregon, the state has pledged $55 million in CARES funds to help businesses out during all of this. The Oregon Restaurant and Lodging Association has filed a lawsuit against the state over these new restrictions. That's set to go to court tomorrow. Reporting live tonight, John Hendricks, Fox 12 Oregon.